He always gave the best advice, but I'll never forget that night. He said, baby, get your heart right. And he started to cry. Get ready, 'cause life's gonna get a little heavy. Oh, life's gonna get a little heavy. Hold steady, hold steady, hold steady, hold steady, hold steady, hold steady, hold steady. Time is like walking on a wire. You're gonna lose your balance when you're tired. Lessons learned never expire, so hold on to that fire. And get ready, get ready, 'cause life's gonna get a little heavy. Oh, life's gonna get a little heavy. Hold steady, 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 hold steady. All the things you didn't do, don't let them weigh on you. Let your demons go to prove they ain't got a hold over you. Get ready, get ready, 'cause life's gonna get a little heavy. Oh, life's gonna get a little heavy. Hold steady, 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 hold steady. Lately I've had nothing but bad news. I know exactly what I need to do. Grow myself a backbone. It's gonna be a roller coaster, but I gotta hold on. And get ready, get ready, 'cause life's gonna get a little heavy. Oh, life's gonna get a little heavy. Hold steady, 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 hold steady.
Guys, welcome in to the 20th episode of Tunesday Tuesday with your host, yours truly, Boston Chris. And we have a treat for everybody out there tonight. I can't believe, first of all, that we've been doing Tuesday for 20 weeks already. We've had 19 live guests on the show. Starting tonight will be our 19th. Of course, the very first episode was kind of a guinea pig run, and it went well, so we decided to do it. And I have a lot of fun doing these live shows every Tuesday at 8 p.m. If you're watching live, we are on Facebook and Twitch this week. I don't know why TikTok's not working. I'm going to have to get my IT person on that, but it is not working. So we'll figure that out hopefully in time for next week. But the young lady that I have as my guest tonight is the young lady you just heard singing that last song, getting us into this show. Her name is Hope Cassity, and I have known Hope for 7 years and about 3 or 4 months. It was October of 2017 when Hope visited us in Longview for an episode of the ETX Rock Show. And boy, she's just a great artist. I have a feeling this is going to be a tough interview because she's been through a lot, and I really want to kind of see her story, tell her story, all the things she's gone through, and has come out the other side as a victor, as a survivor, and really excited for you guys to get to know Hope tonight as well. So without further ado, also, before I get into the interview with Hope, if you are here through YouTube, make sure if you want to watch the recap, including all the music tonight, that link will be in the description below for the episode 20 recap. Otherwise, you're probably just going to see the interview without the music. So if you want to see the whole show, you're only here for the interview. That's in the link below. So check that out. But without any further ado, let's get into my interview with Miss Hope Cassity, who's waiting patiently backstage. Let's go talk to her. Hope, sweetheart, how are you tonight?
Hi, I'm so good.
I
So
was
good.
just telling the people out there that it has been 7 years since you and I met.
What?
Yeah.
I can't even believe that.
2017, you and I met for an episode of my old podcast. We met through Rob Redwine, of all people. And
Oh, yeah.
you remember you had recorded one of his songs, and still one of my favorite songs to this day. We just played Hold Steady, the song that
Oh,
you put out
cool.
last year. How'd you get Garrett Owen, of all people, to do a song with you? What a talented dude that is.
So, Garrett and I kind of bonded at the Dripping Springs Songwriter Festival over just music and talking and some health stuff. Actually, a long time ago, he was going through some stuff, and we just bonded. And whenever I was working with this with Taylor Tatch and one of my good friends, Matthew Thornton, they both co-produced this record. And um, Taylor goes, "Well, Garrett, was in the studio, and we just took the time to throw him on your song." I was like, "What?"
Oh my
So
gosh,
that's
that's
how
great.
that happened.
That's
So
amazing.
it was a surprise. I mean, I had asked, talked to him before about singing on some tracks or whatever, but I didn't know it was actually going to happen. So it
That's
did.
amazing. So it was a surprise to you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a great song. I love the repeating of the words "get ready" over and over again, and it's so
Hold
true.
steady. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So that's like one of the things that I've noticed about that song that like really blew my mind. People connect really, really strongly to that song. Like
Yeah.
out of all the new ones, when they hear it, they're like that it just sticks in their head. And the repetitive factor is not anything intended. When I was going through all this stuff and started writing it, like I was kinda in this mantra mode where I was singing the melody over and over and over and over because sometimes that helps me write new lyrics,
Hmm.
right? And so I was kinda in that mode, and that's where that came from. And on one of the work tapes, I just kept saying, "Hold steady, hold steady, hold steady," and I counted them, and it was like 27 times or something,
Wow.
It was ridiculous, and I was like, "Holy moly," I said that a lot. I bet I broke all the Nashville songwriting rules about not repeating words. I was like, "But oh well." It healed me. I needed to say it that many times. And every time I sing it that many times, it helps me, and I think it helps other people.
Yeah, it definitely resonates with people, doesn't it? Do you hear people's stories come from that song?
Yeah, I think that's one of the most surprising things about my job that I really, I kind of knew all along because I've done this since I was a little kid. But the older you get, the more personal the stories get.
Hmm.
And people really share their heart with you after meeting you for about 5 seconds after a song that they've connected with. They open their whole world up to you, and it's sometimes heavy, sometimes beautiful moments that we're crying backstage and we're connecting, and it's really hard sometimes in that moment. You want to just give them your undivided attention, and people are pulling you in 10 different ways. Like the stage text, like, "Get your stuff off the stage,"
Hmm.
and you're trying to have this like personal moment with people, and you just have to stop and turn everything off and go like, listen to them, they need you in this moment, they're connecting. And
Mm.
so I try to do that. I try to have blinders on to everything outside that's pulling people want to be next to take their picture and everything, and I just focus on that and hear their stories, and I take those home with me and I think about them when I'm, at the verge of wanting to give up music because it's a hard career,
Mhm.
or going through something personal. I think, well, think of all the people that are touched by, music.
And I mean, you've always had kind of a raw edge to your art anyway. You've always been vulnerable and um, confident in putting your feelings out there. You feel like that's gotten more so as you've aged?
Yes, like I think the veil came off,
Yeah.
like at some point when they were trying to turn me into Miranda Lambert, I was like, nope, I'm done. So it's like, I think it came like with the rawness of having to shave my head and be a whole different look and a whole different human being. I'm not anywhere close to the person you met, back then. I remember driving to your studio in the middle. Like I was driving to Texas in the middle of the night that
Yeah.
night, and I had just driven across Alabama, Louisiana, like whoa, 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 one of those long road trips, and I was in a lot of pain. Like I probably had the cancer back then when we met. I was really swollen, I remember, and just feeling awful. And I just think about those moments where somehow, I held on just a little bit longer, hold steady, right?
Mhm.
Just hold steady and get into, the next moment to where you can like you've got another chance to do something else, but music's been really healing for me.
Well, I wanted to thank you. I know it's been, almost 8 years since that day in
Hmm.
Longview, but, having a songwriter coming from so far away, states away to come visit us just to chat, man, you gave us a lot of credibility and just in that visit, just
Uh-huh.
being able to showcase a writer from outside of Texas. And because of you, we were getting a lot of other artists after that
That's
that
awesome.
so I wanted to thank you for that, first of all. You are from Alabama, right?
Yeah, I am. And I was doing, we were talking about a lot of Mississippi artists and
Mm-hmm.
just people. I was kind of doing 200 shows a year at that point and really hitting the road hard. And so, yeah, coming out there was, anybody that would give me an opportunity, to sing on her show or to share music, man, I was just like, let's go,
Mm-hmm.
Of course, some things have slowed me down and made me be more intentional with what I'm doing now, and I'm doing it in a different way. But yeah, still same stuff, and I'm so excited that things have grown for you. I've watched you, through your process and things change with podcasting, and I love this new platform.
Thank you so much. It's so good to have you here too. Like, and I don't just mean here on the show. I mean here on the earth because like I've
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
you know what I mean. Like I've seen the ringers that you have gone through since we met so many years
Oh
ago,
yeah.
and here you are. You're still smiling. You still got a twinkle in your eye, and I love that about you. You are such a survivor. Try to. I know we don't have a lot of time, but like try to tell
Yeah.
people what you've gone through since we last saw each other.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I know it's going to
We
be
might have to
difficult,
have a couple episodes.
right?
But I'll tell the short version, okay? So was getting a lot of music attention when you and I were meeting.
Hmm.
Things If I Only Had a Heart was really catching people's attention for the first time. I was getting people calling me that were, mentors or like people that I looked up to that were like, holy smokes, Hope, you finally found your voice with
Hmm.
this song. Rob and I'm getting emotional because Rob and I are so close, Um, I think If I Only Had a Heart really taught me how to just sing without caring what the industry wants.
It
And
set you
so
free in a
that was
way, artistically.
it did. It
Yeah,
wasn't my song, and it
right.
gave me a voice that wasn't mine. Like I didn't have to protect the song so much. It was like
Yeah.
this is just something I have to do because I heard it and I loved it. And so like even though everybody was trying to steer me in this pop country direction, I was feeling so more Americana than anything, and I was like, "You guys had me all wrong,"
Yeah.
you know? And so I ended up, let me not get long-winded, but I ended up getting close to like this major deal, with signing papers and contracts, and was going to go on a big bus tour and have a picture plastered all over a bus. I was doing photo shoots for huge magazines. And in the middle of a photo shoot, got really sick. My friend was like, "What is wrong?" And she's like, "Are you pregnant?" And I was like, "I don't have a boyfriend. That's not possible."
Yep.
So, it's like, I don't know what's wrong, and eventually went through 6 CAT scans over a long time, and they all said clear. I went to the ER a lot. They all said clear. I swelled up like a little Pillsbury Dough girl. They still said nothing's wrong. My family, friends, everybody thought I was crazy. People were like, "What's wrong with her?" Like
Hmm.
she's just suddenly sick all the time, and I was like, "I don't know, but something's there." And finally, I went for a second opinion. They did an ultrasound, and they even didn't say it was cancer. Like, looking back on it's insane, because if I look at the picture and show you, like, a third grader could tell you there was cancer there.
Hmm.
But they said, "Oh, we think it's a cyst," and they operated, and ended up not being a cyst. They spilled it inside of me, and it was cancer.
Mm.
So that was like a huge, like, holy moly, my life is just, when that happened, within a week, the deal was over, the music deal was over. My ex-husband left me, left me without a home during chemo. Like, I was immediately thrust in the hospital for 3 months, and put on a feeding tube, all kinds of crazy, crazy, crazy stuff that happened in the medical aspect of cancer. I went through chemo, had to shave my head. Musically, I lost my feeling in my fingers, so I had to figure out how to play guitar again. That was a whole nother episode. But I painted and figured out how to get the nerves to fire back in my hands. I went through oncology rehab for that, and just had to find my voice again. And during that process, I was writing all these songs. I couldn't really play the guitar, but I would beat on it like a drum, or I call them slapstick, kind of like when you're playing slapstick bass. I
Hmm.
would just kind of strum and try to make some rhythm on the guitar, because I couldn't really hold chords. So I did that, and I wrote these little ditties, like 12 of them, that I kind of there was 122 songs that were put in folders all over my computer, and I found 12 of them that I really wanted to cut. And that's when I went, and after chemo, kind of probably too early, went down to the studio with Taylor, and went up to Phoenix with my friend Matt to record. And we recorded that project, and kind of had to put some things on hold because my voice after chemo was not
Hmm.
up to par. My friends didn't have the heart to tell me that. But later we're like, "Hope, we should probably recut those vocals." And we did. Went back and recut them, and we've been, since then, fighting this ongoing onslaught of, like, recurrence and infection and all the things that come along with after cancer that they don't tell you about.
Yeah.
And just this last week, for the first time since all this started, I've a completely clear PET scan.
Which is just amazing. And
Yeah,
what
like,
one thing I wanted to talk to you about, that I'm just so inspired by you, and the reason why I am is not because you're here, but because of your tenacity through it all, right? Like, through
mhm.
all of this shit that you've been put through, your art never went away. You just found fucking ways to do it, right? Excuse my language. You just found
Yeah,
ways. Well, my fingers
yeah.
don't work, so I'll paint. Well, my fingers don't work, so I'll slap. But I'm gonna find a way to do the things that I love, and there ain't shit you can do to hold me back. I love that tenacity, and that is what just blows me away about you. I don't even know you realize that, right? Like, you are so tenacious. Seriously.
Well, people say it to me, and it's one of those compliments that you want to, like, the child in you wants to look at the floor, right? You get
Hmm.
embarrassed, and you feel, insecure, because I don't feel strong sometimes. I don't feel
Of course not. Yeah.
tenacious sometimes. There are days where, people don't see the hard days where I want to give up.
Hmm.
And so I want people to believe I'm real, even though I have chosen to post a lot of the positives in my journey. There, I don't want them to feel like somehow I'm this superwoman, stronger than anybody else that could overcome this. I'm not, because there's a lot of women that I've seen that haven't won their battle, but we're
Yeah.
tenacious too, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a really wonderful thing to be here, and to have not given up, to have poured my pain into my art was probably the biggest and best decision that I ever made during this process, not to give up on it.
Mhm.
Because the days that I did give up on it, because there were days where I didn't get up and do
Of
it,
course, yeah.
and those days were not the happy days, and the happy days were the ones where I was painting with neon. I got into this neon glow in the dark stage with my art for a while, and I
Yeah,
was like 12-year-old going woohoo,
yeah,
and it changes your life. Like when you need your whole world is your in this prison that is your home, and in your body you're kind of entrapped in this like unfeeling well, not feeling well. And so when you paint something colorful, it heightens that nervous system arousal of like, hi, I'm happy, this is pretty, and it just changes your world. It really does. I believe wholeheartedly. I'm going through my holistic practitioner course in art and music because I believe wholeheartedly that it can save us
yeah.
when we're going through cancer
It's
and
just all
other
the stuff
things.
you're going through, like it would put me down. And here you are, oh, it's time to go to the studio. We're gonna go cut this record, and I'm just like, what do you mean? Absolutely not. You should be like watching Netflix or something. Like, but no,
Yeah,
like
I did a lot of that.
I imagine, but still, like the last thing I
Yeah.
would be doing, I suspect, is planning something big, like going to the studio. That is work. That's the work
Yeah.
side of music, right? That nobody wants to
Yeah.
tell anybody about, like getting into the studio. Those are
Yeah.
hard days, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, I think for me, my dad was a huge inspiration. I've got a picture here of us like literally going on his bucket list trip, getting on the airplane. This is 5 o'clock in the morning after he checked himself out of ICU to go on his bucket list trip. He said,
mhm.
I'm going. So I had to take him. I was scared to death I was going to lose him.
So I see
you
where you
know,
get it from. Then that's where that
yeah, so
tenacity
he
comes
he
from.
taught me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really a real to see him go. I said, "Dad, you're not scared to die?" They let us go from the hospital. He wasn't going to get a transplant. Had just gotten to the top of the transplant list. And he's like, "I'm going to have a party." Like, let's go. So we went, and he went to Vegas. We went to Cirque du Soleil. He tried to take out a bunch of people on a scooter, accidentally, didn't know how to drive it. But yeah, so I think his love for living, and his childlike curiosity. I think one of the biggest things that saved my life was my childlike curiosity for creating things. I love to create something from nothing, like a purse, find it, like make it out of denim jeans, or something just random. Like I love creating, and he was a woodworker. He loved to make stuff, and apparently at the end he loved to make memories. And so that's kind of, I'm like, yeah, let's do adventure. Let's create.
Yeah. Is that where you learned that like no wall exists? Because like you have these obstacles that are being put in front of you. And I
Yeah.
mean, at that point, you can either choose to let the wall exist or find a way around it, right? And I mean, over the course of your history, you've found ways around these walls. Are you learning that from your dad?
A lot of that came from him. I could credit some of that, to my mother. My mother actually and I, we have a really difficult relationship, to be
Mm.
honest. It's been really hard on her to go through watching me sick and then get better and then almost die and then get better. Like I had some near death experiences where, I was needing blood and stuff, like it got serious. And so I think I find that she went through some horrible stuff in her childhood with her mother was murdered. And so she's one of those too, like she's not going to let anything, stop her from living, and she was an artist, she was a painter, so I got some of my painting from her. But I think that, yeah, I've learned that you just have to keep going, man.
Mm. I love that, and really, really excited to catch up with you. Just because, again, cancer free finally. Still not well, right? You're still dealing with some things, and
Hmm.
I know you'll get through those as well.
Oh
And
yeah.
talking about getting your voice back, you're talking. You're not able to sing right now, are you?
No, and that was one of the things I was going to say in regards to that last thing. One of the ways that I think I kept going through this, and I would be remiss to say that this was all me and my tenacity.
Right.
Uh, People came along at exactly the right time in my life that were angels on earth that like literally held me up and walked me through this.
Mhm.
um, we ended up making a goal to do the first ever concert on a glacier. And I had no idea why this thing happened, or how it happened like it did. I met someone with Haley, Alaska, this guy named Rob and his wonderful girlfriend Janessa, and she's a videographer. And between the two of them, giving me a goal to fight through life for, this big epic thing,
Hmm.
it really helped focus me to keep wanting to get up every day and fight through this cancer part of it, right? To do the work to get better, to be able to live out these dreams that I was setting before me. And it wasn't me like dreaming them up. These people were like, "You want to do a concert on a glacier?" I'm like, like, yeah, let's do it, do you want to do a music video out in Alaska? Sure, let's go, tours. So it was opportunities that I was given to live life to the fullest, and it just kept me going, man. It just was
Yeah.
wonderful. And I think anybody has opportunity to travel, to see different things, to take yourself out of your box when you're going through the hardest thing. That's what you need to do.
Yeah. Beautifully spoken. I'm glad that you can see the other side now. So now that you're almost to the other side, what are you hoping is on the other side for you?
I'm rolling the dice. I got some dice. I don't know. I so I think that my voice is different. I think I have a lot of challenges with that. It went away back in September. We've got some nerve problems and damages with that, and so like I have to change the way that I do things. And one of my biggest pieces of advice to anybody going through anything hard is pivot. Like if something really bad blocks you, turn the other direction. There's another aisle. Okay,
Hmm.
some hits that hallway, turn around. Some hits that hallway, turn around. Keep turning until you find a way to go that feels good,
Yep.
and so that was what art was for me. And so I'm trying to pivot. I'm teaching a lot of art therapy and healing through painting and healing through songwriting classes, doing a lot of one-on-one and workshops and retreats. I spoke for a radiology conference at Imaging Associates and with Let Every Woman Know, and I've been invited. I'm hoping I make it. April 1st is my decision for commitment, but I might be climbing Mount Rainier this summer.
What? Let's go.
Let's go. So I'm rolling the dice, man, big this year. And if I don't get to do Rainier physically because I have some surgeries coming up, we don't know if that could change the course. But I'm gonna do Rainier. It's on my bucket list. So if not this year, at some point we'll do Rainier, and we'll get to talk about that. But they're doing Everest in 26, and we're gonna do another glacier concert in
Wow.
26. That's on the books. So
Incredible
you gotta
stuff.
come. You gotta come to the glacier concert this time.
Oh yeah, like that'll ever happen.
Well, we're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there. But yeah, my hopes and dreams are huge. I want to release the music video that we filmed up in Alaska and start releasing these music like once a month until I get my voice back
Hmm.
completely. Once I get that back, then I would like to be singing again. But for right now, I can't really do a show. I'm still learning how to sing with this new voice. It's there's some nerve damage, so.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the music. Every week we have a pick of the week, and Hope's pick of the week this week is a song called "Empty Room" by Jillian Hudson. So, tell me about this song. Why does it mean so much to you?
Well, honestly, to me, I wanted to give her some love because as a young performer, when I was her age and getting going, some things that people did for me really skyrocketed what I was doing and helped me along the way. And
Hmm.
I love working with young songwriters that are ambitious and that really, when I met Jillian, the reason that I just fell in love with her. She reminds me of me when I was a little girl. Like her just the way that she approaches her music, the way she loves it, how passionate she is about it, and I think she's a firecracker. I think she's going to be one to watch.
So
I
I
think you guys
never,
are
I
going to love
never
her.
ever listen to the pick of the week, so it's always a blind react. So
Oh,
I'm
cool. That's
excited to
cool.
blind react to it, and let's talk about the song that you are featuring this week. I'm excited about this one because it doesn't exist anywhere. We are the
No.
first people to hear this song tonight, outside of course, the people that made it, including Hope. But this is the first time that Hope Cassity is sharing this song with the world. It's called Heavyweight Champion, which is exactly who Hope is, by the way. Tell us about this song.
Yeah, so the song was written in regards to what I went through with chemotherapy. Like you'll hear a line, I got it itching in my skin and aching in my bones. It's literally about the chemo bone pain and what that felt like. But on a personal level, like if you just listen to it and you hear it, it's more a very serious story that's about heartbreak and about coming back from it and believing in yourself, that you're strong enough to do it, that you don't need anybody else to walk along beside you, although it's wonderful to have those people that you can do it on your own.
Yeah. And again, Hope, thank you so much for being here with us. Where can people follow your
Thank
journey?
you. HopeCassity.com right now. There's going to be lots of changes on the website, new art going up, new workshops and retreats. I'm going to be doing
Are your
a
paintings
retreat.
available on there as well?
There are going to be some new ones, yeah,
Okay,
soon,
nice.
very soon. There are some still there, I think a couple, but yeah, there's going to be some new ones up. And this summer, I'm going to be hosting some songwriting and wellness retreats. I'm going to be hosting one at Lulu's Tents and Events and doing a couple more shows in Alaska, working with Let Every Woman Know and Any Mountain, which is the Rainier thing
Yeah.
project for cancer. So
Yeah, if
with
there's a
Dr.
mountain out
Hope.
there, be afraid of Hope Cassity. If you're an obstacle out there,
I'm
be
coming for you.
afraid of Hope
I'm coming
Cassity.
for you.
That's right. Hope, thank you so much for being here with me tonight. It's always
Thank
great to
you.
catch up with you, and you're always welcome back. Open invite anytime you want.
Oh, we should talk every now and then. It's awesome seeing you, and
Absolutely. Same to you.
I love your interviews. They're so fun. We always have a great time. So thank you, and I'll send you some dice so you can roll some too.
All right, great. You have a great night, Hope.
You too. Thank you. Are we going to listen now? Do I get to hear it or?
Well, you'd have to go to either Twitch or Facebook, and you should be tagged in the Facebook Live on it, so you should be able to just click right into it.
Okay, wonderful.
Right.
Thank you,
You have a
guys.
great night.
I loved being here. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
All right, good night. Guys, that was Hope Cassity. Let me get into my right screen here. Yeah, that was Hope Cassity. And guys, you're not going to believe this. This song that Hope is sharing with us tonight is not located anywhere. Like I said, it's not on Spotify. It's not on YouTube. You can't find it on SoundCloud. You can't find it on DistroKid. It's literally nowhere. I am the only one that has a copy of this, and we're going to be watching the video as well, okay? But make sure you guys are following Hope Cassity everywhere. She's located at hopecassity.com. The last name is CASSITY.com. That'll be in the description down below. Just click on there, check her out, follow her on all of her social medias. And let's get into the music, guys. Remember, if you are watching live on Twitch or Facebook, you can request a song live here on the broadcast, and we will play it as long as it's not offensive. And as long as it's on YouTube as well. But yeah, let's get into the music. This is Hope Cassity, Heavyweight Champion.
Every little secret can cause a little fever if you hold it all inside. The lies they will grow deeper, like an itching in your skin, aching in your bones. Oh, be the heavyweight champion of holding your own. You got an itching in your skin. Gotta sweep the hard stuff underneath the rug. I'm too busy hiding the pain that the healing can't come. I got an itching in my skin, aching in my bones. Oh, somebody who loves her, but those red flags don't make sense. Oh, she got an itching in her skin, aching in her bones. Oh, she's the heavyweight champion of holding her own. She's got an itching in her skin and aching in her bones. Oh, she's the heavyweight champion of holding her. Oh, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, aching in her bones.
What a gorgeous video. Absolutely gorgeous. I want to go there someday. Golly, is it pretty there. The heavyweight champion of holding her own is my friend Hope Cassity. What an inspirational story that young lady has led, and a survivor, a victor every step of the way. And I know the times have been hard for her, and she's wanted to quit, and she hasn't yet. And she's just an inspiration and a motivation to all of us. And her pick of the week is a song by Jillian Hudson. This is a new artist to me. I have not heard of Jillian before. So this is going to be very interesting to me, and we are going to blind react to this song, too. This is her, Jillian's brand new single. I know that much because she has been pushing this song on her social media. This song is called Empty Room. Let's check it out.
Haven't seen the sunshine in 12 days. Haven't felt alive since you went away. Though the tears cloud my eyes, I still see your face. Though the darkness is near, I still hear you say that empty room, empty room, this empty room.
All right, Jillian Hudson for the first time on Tunesday Tuesday, episode number 20. Hope Cassidy's pick of the week. Love the song, and come to find out, Jillian is actually from Texas. I was just doing a little reading about her, and yeah, from Texas. So perhaps we'll see her somewhere down the road. You never know. You never know. And next up on the show tonight, we have a song that was actually requested by a former special guest of the show. This song was requested by Megan Irby, who was here a couple of weeks ago. This song is called Fixin' To by James Hollingsworth and Molly Lovette. Here it is.
Well, I was fixing to walk into this bar and grab a beer and mind my own.
I was fixing to finish my glass of wine, pay my tab, and head on home.
I was fixing to go through this all alone.
I was fixing to go through this all alone.
Then a pain in my eyes caught the pain in yours, and I knew, even though we never met before, that we were fixing to. Clear as day, you were going through. What I'm going through in my hell tonight, it's like heaven sent and the stars align in the form of a neon sign in this smoky room. My broken heart's like yours,
It needs fixing to.
I was fixing to sit here all day night and stare at pictures on my phone.
Oh, I was fixing to probably call him up, even though I said I won't.
Looks like we ain't gotta do all them things we don't wanna do. 'Cause then a pain in my eyes caught the pain in yours, and I knew, even though we never met before, that we were fixing to.
Clear as day, you were going through.
What I'm going through in my hell tonight, it's like heaven sent and the stars align in the form of a neon sign in this smoky room. My broken heart's like yours, it needs fixing too. I was fixing to buy her a ring.
I was fixing to plan our wedding,
I'd ask you what you think,
but it's the same as me, I'm guessing.
'Cause the pain in my eyes caught the pain in yours, and I knew, even though we never met before, we were fixing to.
Clear as day, you were going through.
Yeah, I'm going through my hell tonight, it's like heaven sent and the stars align in the form of a neon sign in that smoky room. My broken heart's like yours,
It needs fixing too.
my broken heart's like yours, it needs fixing too.
You got to love a song with multiple meanings and multiple uses of a word. I love that so much. James Hollingsworth and Molly Lovette live on Tunesday Tuesday. And next up, we have our current podcast guest this week. I play one song every single week on Tuesday from our upcoming podcast guest. And this week, our guest, believe it or not, is your mom. Check it out.
for the spring, working on myself. I left all my things down south. I was losing my mind. No, my roommate didn't know what I've been doing, kneeling on the bathroom floor. I'm still losing my mind. Oh, well, how would you know if I didn't make it visible? Do you want to see my skin and bone? I thought I was crazy till I got a diagnosis. Turns out I'm just obsessive compulsive. So they medicate me and they raise the dosage. Turns out I'm just obsessive compulsive. Obsessive compulsive. You for some time away. They taught you not to talk about it. Love, it seems to fade away. What a shame, 'cause there's nothing I can do about how you're losing your mind. It's out of my control when you're lying there on the basement floor. I'm still losing my mind while you're losing yours. I can't hear you through the telephone. Rightly so. I thought I was crazy till I got a diagnosis. Turns out I'm just obsessive compulsive. So they medicate me and they raise the dosage. Turns out I'm just obsessive compulsive. Obsessive compulsive. Obsessive compulsive. It's a little late. These habits are ingrained in a brain that's misfiring. Don't wait up for me, I'm getting therapy. Put me on your back burner for a while. It's a little late, these habits are ingrained. My brain is misfiring. Don't wait up for me, I'm getting therapy. Put me on your back burner for a while. I thought I was crazy till I got a diagnosis. Turns out I'm just obsessive compulsive. So they medicate me and they raise the dosage. Turns out I'm just obsessive compulsive. Thought I was crazy till I got a diagnosis. Turns out I'm just obsessive compulsive. So they medicate me and they raise the dosage. Turns out I'm just obsessive compulsive.
Your mom is from Chicago, Illinois, and will be my 54th guest on the Boston Chris podcast this Saturday night at 6 p.m. Moving on to another fabulous artist from right here in Texas. This is Uncle Lucius with a song called Civilized Anxiety. That was Uncle Lucius, Civilized Anxiety. And every single week here on Tunesday Tuesday, we do tribute the notable musicians that passed away in the week prior to our live broadcast. That brings me to Perry Miller, born November 22nd, 1941 in New York City. Known professionally as Jesse Colin Young, was an American singer and songwriter. He was a founding member and a lead singer of the 1960s group The Youngbloods. After their dissolution in 1972, Young embarked on a solo career, releasing a series of albums through Warner Brothers Records, including Song for Julie, Light Shine, Songbird, and the live album On the Road. Young continued to release music in the 1980s with Elektra Records and Cypress Records, before deciding to release music through his personal label, Ridgetop Music, in 1993. After the Mount Vision fire in 1995, Young relocated with his family to a coffee plantation in Hawaii, periodically releasing music. Young was diagnosed with chronic Lyme disease in 2012 and decided to retire from music. However, he began performing again in 2016 with his son Tristan, releasing a new album, Dreamers, in 2019 through BMG. Young's song Sunlight was covered by Three Dog Night on their album Naturally, and Darkness, Darkness was covered by Robert Plant in 2002, which received a nomination for the Grammy Award for Best Male Rock Vocal Performance. Perry Miller passed away on March 16th, aged 83 in Aiken, South Carolina, and we are going to play the Youngbloods' most well-known song. This is called Get Together.
Love is but a song we sing, feels the way we die. You can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing, and you may not know why. Smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Some may come and some may go, we will surely pass. When the one that left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. I said, come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Right now. Right now.
Once again, rest in peace to Jesse Colin Young of the Youngbloods. That song was a huge hit, still a big hit today. Get Together by the Youngbloods. Moving on to another fabulous artist from Texas, from Austin, as a matter of fact. One of my favorite songwriters of all time. I was so lucky to see her live, I think either last year or the year before. Guys, if you haven't heard of BettySoo yet, enjoy.
I'm so tired of working every day. Now the weekends come, I'm gonna throw my troubles away. If you got the captain, mister, you'll do alright. I wanna see the bright lights tonight. Meet me
Love the song. Love me some BettySoo. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Great song. Fabulous songwriter. Love her to death so much. In fact, tonight's entire playlist is absolute fire, and I'm excited to play all of these songs. Usually like that every single week, to be honest. But most of these artists tonight I have heard. I'm including this next one. This is Flatland Cavalry. Flatland Cavalry. Cavalry. Golly, man. Flatland Cavalry. There we go. All right, this is Flatland Cavalry, otherwise known as Cleto Cordero. Just an amazing artist. Love these guys. Here they are with Missing You. Hi, Fubar.
Back home, you found yourself a wealthy man who plans to make you all his own. You know me, I'm doing just fine. The cigarettes and Adderall been keeping me alive. I've been going right back a special time. I'm going right back when you were mine. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you, and I've been hoping that you've been missing me too. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing all this time. No, it wouldn't take long to fix all this. Just say the words, I'd give it all up for just one more kiss. And I can't complain of the disarray. I guess all I'm saying is it's hard to sleep at night in the bed I made. 'Cause I've been going right back to a special time. I'm going right back when you were mine. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you, and I've been hoping that you've been missing me too. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you all this time. Looking back, we used to turn heads. These days I turn mine and you ain't in my bed. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you, and I've been hoping that you've been missing me too. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you all this time. All this time.
It's Flatland Cavalry here on the Tunesday Tuesday show with yours truly, Boston Chris. And if you guys aren't followers of the Boston Chris podcast, then you may not know that every single time I have a guest on the show, I ask them a multitude of questions in the second half of the show that come out to be kind of like a having fun segment. And one of those questions I ask them is, can you name one artist that you wish the entire world knew about? And the reason why I ask that question is because I want to learn about new artists. And a lot of those artists end up on this show, including two of them tonight, including this next one. This is a song called This Is Me Trying. This young lady is from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Her name is Jana Pochop.
Adjusting, had the shiniest wheels, now they're rusting. Didn't know if you care if I came back. I have a lot of regrets about that. Pulled the car off the road to the lookout. Could have followed my fears all the way down. Maybe I don't quite know what to say, but I'm here in your doorway. I just wanted you to know this is me trying. I just wanted you to know this is me trying. They told me all of my cages were mental, so I got wasted like all my potential. And my words shoot to kill when I'm mad. I have a lot of regrets about that. I was so ahead of the curve became a sphere. Fell behind all my classmates and I ended up here, pouring out my heart to a stranger. But I didn't pour the whiskey, I just wanted you to know this is me trying. I just wanted you to know this is me trying. And it's hard to be at a party when you feel like an open wound. It's hard to be anywhere these days when all I want is you. You're a flashback on film reel on the one screen in my town. I just wanted you to know this is me trying. I just wanted you to know this is me trying. At least I'm 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 trying.
This is me trying Jana Pochop here on Tunesday Tuesday for the very first time. Another fabulous singer-songwriter, again from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Next up, we have a singer-songwriter from Tyler, Texas, is going to be making his debut on this show. I don't think I've played his songs before. This is Black on Black by Paul Cauthen. There's no doubt about it. Just a huge fan of his music. Every song is fire. Every single one. No doubt about it. Paul Cauthen, Cauthen, if you haven't heard of him. Please look him up. You won't go wrong. I promise. Anyway, the second artist that we are featuring this week that was recommended to us through the One Artist segment on the Boston Chris podcast, I think was chosen by Van Plating, who was a recent guest of mine. This is Liv Dot. Okay, and you guys are not going to believe this young lady. She is from the Hudson Valley region of New York State, and she is phenomenal. Y'all check this one out. It's called All You Were Ever Good At.
They ask about you at Christmas. They wish you weren't such an idiot. They're pretty sure that we're soulmates, but all you were ever good at was heartbreak. They wanna know what you're up to, how your mom is and your dad too. They're pretty sure that we're soulmates, but all you were ever good at was heartbreak. If I could hit fast forward on time, 8 or 9 years somewhere down the line, where you'd be well founded and I could call you mine. Maybe we'd work out in that life. Maybe we'd work out in another time. If I They say they saw your post online. They laughed 'cause they saw you was under mine. They're pretty sure that we're soulmates, but all you were ever good at was heartbreak. All you were ever good at was heartbreak. If I could hit fast forward on time, 8 or 9 years somewhere down the line, where you'd be well founded and I could call you mine. Maybe we'd work out in that life. Maybe we'd work out in another time. I think about you every once in a while. I laugh about it, we were young and you were wild. I may have thought we were soulmates, but all you were ever good at was heartbreak. You say you're wanting a clean slate, and that you miss me, but it's too late. You're pretty sure that we're soulmates, but all you were ever good at was heartbreak. All you were ever good at was heartbreak.
All right, Live Dot here on Tuesday Tuesday. The song is called All You Were Ever Good At, again from the Hudson Valley region of New York State. I'd love to have Liv on the show too. I'm probably going to reach out to her. But let me see here. I want to make sure, because I did not know that that was a cover song by Jana. Let me see here. Not what I was looking for. Just wanted to see something really quick here. Okay, she does. She does give credit to it. Yeah, it's right here in her right here. She gives credit. But yeah, I did not know that that was a cover. I'm not real familiar with Taylor Swift's Folklore album, but apparently that is on that. So that is actually a cover song from Jana. But yeah, written by Taylor and Jack Antonoff. But anyway, we are on to our next tribute here, guys, and this one's a little bit sad for me. This is somebody I actually enjoyed listening to as a youngster. Robert Rivers was born in Branford, Connecticut, July 7th, 1956. He was an American rock and roll radio on-air personality in the Pacific Northwest, as well as a prolific producer and songwriter of parody songs, most famous for his Christmas song parodies. His album Twisted Christmas was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America. And Rivers' last regular radio program, The Bob Rivers Show with Bob, Spike, and Joe, was broadcast on Seattle's oldies station KJR-FM until August 8th, 2014, ending a 25-year run in the Seattle market. Rivers played keyboards for a cover band affiliated with that show called Spike and the Impalers until 2015. Unfortunately, Bob Rivers passed away in New Hampshire on March 11th, aged 68. It took me a really long time to choose a song of his to play tonight because, number one, I didn't want to play a Christmas song, and number two, he has so many great parodies. Now, you guys have heard of Weird Al Yankovic and Cletus T. Judd and folks like that. Bob Rivers is just as good, if not just as notable. This one is called Wrong Foot Amputated. Enjoy.
He got the wrong foot amputated.
He tried to cure my disease. I was sweating on the way to the op room. Gave me sedatives to put me at ease. They put me on a gurney and a hospital gown. They gave me anesthetic and they strapped my legs down. You won't feel a thing is what the doctor told me. We're gonna whack it up, whack it up, whack it up, whack it up. Hey, man, you must be kidding me. Take a look.
He got the wrong foot amputated.
You should have cut the other knee. Take a bow.
He got the wrong foot amputated.
Hey, that leg was fine. You mean to tell me that this stuff happens all the time? Hey, this ain't my day.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, I see you're here for the irreversible vasectomy. Well, we'll just get you shaved right here. This might sting a little bit.
Amputated.
Hey, you should have cut the other knee. Take a bow.
He's getting pretty aggravated.
Hey, that leg was fine. You mean to tell me that this stuff happens all the time? Hey, this ain't my
day. All right, once again, that was Bob Rivers' Wrong Foot Amputated, a cover of The Offspring, of course. Man, what a sad thing that Bob Rivers is no longer with us, man. A talented individual. Anyway, back to the music. Another artist from right here in East Texas. We had two of those this week, I believe. We had Paul Cauthen, and Andrew Toole is our next artist tonight. This song is called After All by Andrew Toole. Y'all enjoy.
Well, I may not have the answer for every trouble in our way, and I may have made decisions that I wish I had made. There's a stillness that reminds how we make of our own time. This life was never meant to live alone. Till the final breath from me, you never have to be on your own. Ain't no hiding, I'm a dreamer, and I seem so far away. But there's always room for two here when you need a place to stay. You might aim your lonely eyes to the darkest night sky. Just know my eyes see the same sky too. Never easy are the days, but surely is the way back to you. You might beg, you might pray for the world to turn your way, blanket by the writing on the wall. Well, I found down the line, the less I ask of time, I'm more than all I needed after all. How this all fell into plan, and the darkest moments shatter from one touch of your hand. You might never find the way to the words you need to say. That sigh behind your eyes will say it all. Well, I'll turn the tables clean the way you did for me. Catch my fall. You might beg, you might pray for the world to turn your way, blanket by the writing on the wall. Well, I found down the line, the less I ask of time, more than all I needed after all. May the night guide our way and reveal the hand of truth. May that old touch of gray be the one that proves us true. You might beg, you might pray for the world to turn your way, blanket by the writing on the wall. Well, I found down the line, the less I ask of time, I'm more than all I needed after all. I'm more than all I needed after all.
Andrew Toole is a singer-songwriter from right here in East Texas. That song is called After All. We do try to feature songs from all over the planet. Obviously, I am located in East Texas, so East Texas music is going to be part of the show, as is Texas music, as is United States music, but also global music from all over the planet. I try to find as many songs as I can that encapsulates each region of the world, global, national, regional, and local. But yeah, speaking of such, this young lady right here came up on my YouTube algorithm recently, and she is from South Carolina. This song is called When My Morning Comes Around. This is Nikki Lane. great voice she has, man. It's Nikki Lane, When My Morning Comes Around. And we've come to our last 3 songs of the week. And what does that mean? That means we have our segmented songs. These are picked basically. The first one is the TikTok Stop Scrolling Song of the Week. The next one is the #1 song in Texas. And the last one is by our Marquee Artist of the Week. I'm always so excited about the last 3 songs, but especially from the TikTok Stop Scrolling Artist of the Week. And this week, it's from a group called The Happy Fits. And this song is called Cold Turkey. Enjoy. These guys are amazing.
Got this phone, holding my leg to chew the bone, entice me to get one more plate of Chinese food. Heaven is closing fast on my face. Maybe you call me before it's too late. Well, do you ever wonder? Do you ever wonder? It's gonna take some time and space, honey. So when you go, leave me alone. It's gonna get you high and low from it. So when you go, leave me alone. I'm hungry, getting so sick of cold turkey. I'm so alone. All of your words like sticks and stones. I must confess, life without you is such a mess. I hope it shows, 'cause honey, there's just one thing I know. Heaven is closing fast on my fate. Maybe you call me before it's too late. Well, do you ever wonder? Do you ever wonder? It's gonna take some time and space, honey. So when you go, leave me alone. It's gonna get you high and low from it. So when you go, leave me
The Happy Fits with the song Cold Turkey is our TikTok Stop Scrolling Song of the Week. Why? Because I was on TikTok and they made me stop scrolling. So there you have it. That's how you become our TikTok Stop Scrolling Song of the Week. Next up, we have our #1 song in Texas as per the Texas Regional Radio Report. This is my old friend Case Hardin. The song is called Are You With Me? It's been a long time since I've talked to Case. This is a great tune.
I'm a highway looking for direction. I'm a wind that don't know where to go. I'm a sun stuck on that horizon. Am I rising up or sinking low? I'm a half a glass waiting on your table for you to fill me up or pour me out. I'm a solitary man making you and me plans, but first you gotta tell me now. Are you with me together on this ride? Off to find our future and holding on tight. No, I can't be just hanging around. shine unless you let me put it on your hand. Are you with me? Together on this ride, off to find our future and holding on tight. No, I can't be just hanging around, waiting on maybe. So tell me now, are you with me? Are you with me? I've got my daddy's gold watch, you got your mama's white dress, and I'm praying that the answer is yes. Are you with me? Together on this ride, off to find our future and holding on tight. No, I can't be just hanging around, waiting on maybe. So tell me now, are you with me? Together on this ride, off to find our future and holding on tight. No, I can't be just hanging around, waiting on maybe. So tell me now, are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me?
All right, that's Are You With Me by Case Hardin, the #1 song in Texas for this week, according to Texas Regional Radio Report. And guys, our marquee artist for this week is an incredible singer-songwriter. I've been wanting to interview Courtney Patton for as long as I have been interviewing people. She is one of my favorite songwriters in Texas, or anywhere really, for that matter. And she has a brand new album out. I believe the entire album is called Carry You With Me, and this is the title track of that record. Golly, this song is amazing. You guys take note of this one.
When the sun goes down, when my soul wakes up, drinking warm red wine out of a coffee cup, I watch the needles glow on the Joshua tree as the seed pods blow across the Mojave. When the sun goes down, feet firmly on the ground, I carry you with me. I'm halfway through, I guess I hit my stride. Can't seem to slow things down, but not because I haven't tried. I'm living right, but I've still had some fun. You might not believe all the shit that I have done. I'm halfway through, every day brings something new, and I carry you with me. Carry you with me, rolling planes to the deep blue sea, trying hard just to let it be enough that I'm still here, living for the both of us, a flicker carried by a wind gust, until I meet you down in the dust. I carry you with me. traveled now close to 20 years around this ball of life, leaving a trail of tears. Some I've shed for you, and some wash over me. There's so much beauty left that I have yet to see. I've traveled now all alone, and yet somehow I carry you with me. Carry you with me, rolling plains to the deep blue sea, trying hard just to let it be enough that I'm still here, living for the both of us, a flicker carried by a wind gust, until I meet you down in the dust. I carry you with me. I carry you with me, rolling plains to the deep blue sea, trying hard just to let it be enough that I'm still here, living for the both of us, a flicker carried by a wind gust, until I meet you down in the dust. I carry you with me. I'm living for the both of us, a flicker carried by a wind gust, until I meet you down in the dust. I carry you with me.
Our marquee artist of the week is Miss Courtney Patton, right here on Tunesday Tuesday. The song is called Carry You With Me. I don't know why that's so low on her channel, volume-wise. Did the best I could with it. Anyway, hopefully very soon we will have an announcement and a confirmation of an interview with Courtney. I am talking to her about a date, and hopefully tomorrow we will come together and get that scheduled. So this is episode 20. Again, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching tonight. Let me show you guys who our artist of the week is going to be next week, our special guest. This, hold on. We don't want to do that. We want to do this. Nope, we want to do this. And then we want to pull it over here. This is B. Smith. B-E-E Smith. She is from a small town in Lancashire, United Kingdom. She is going to be my guest next week, talking about her brand new single, which is called, I believe it's called This Little Girl. I'm going to double check that. I'm sorry, it's called Little Girl's Heart. I was very close. So she will be my guest for episode 21 of Tunesday Tuesday from all the way in Lancashire, UK, right here on the show next week. Make sure you guys tune in for that. We're going to have an event up very shortly on Facebook for her appearance here on Tunesday Tuesday. I once again want to thank my buddy Hope Cassity, a survivor, a victor, an absolute inspiration, for being here on the show this week. Make sure you guys are following along with everything Hope has going on at hopecassity.com. That's C-A-S-S-I-T-Y, hopecassity.com. Huge thanks to her for essentially letting us debut her brand new song for the first time ever anywhere on the interweb. So happy to have talked to Hope this week. I hope you guys find yourselves well out there and stay together for another week. I'll see you guys next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on Tunesday Tuesday.